Hello there, welcome to Club Nintendo level 204. We're laughing because we were chatting pre-show about some stores we're going to chat about, and I was just baffled at gaming developers, I should say, or whatnot. Anyways, how you doing, John?
Oh, I'm A-okay. How are you,
I'm
Tim?
good. I'm good. We'll chat. Oh, let me introduce Aaron real quick here. Hey, Aaron, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great.
So, yeah, I'm doing good. We delayed the recording because, well, initially Aaron had something come up, and then John had something come up, and then
Then you asked him to come
I
out.
had,
You asked him to come out.
and then I had something come up, and my something was my little daughter came very early. She was due December 1st, but came October 2nd. So that surprised me. That Saturday night at like 3:30, she arrived, and she's doing great. Um, she's growing nice and big. She's 4 pounds 6 ounces as we record this. And she's expected to come home around end of November. So still have a lot of time of driving to the hospital and spend some time with her there. And it's kind of a surreal feeling being a dad. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
There,
Yeah.
there's
Your life will never be the same ever
will not, no.
again. No, yeah.
my time is already being zapped away from me. It's like, oh wow,
Your time, your money,
everything. Yes,
your youth.
Now you're gonna have some.
my emotional. Yes, everything.
Yeah, you're gonna have someone to play games with, and
I know this would be great. Gotta bring her up right with proper Nintendo.
you got plenty of 3DSs for you guys
That's
to
true.
play.
We can burn through those. Oh gosh, yeah, those are still in storage. I gotta dig those out at some point. Yeah,
You might need to sell them to buy some, like diapers and stuff eventually.
that is true. Yeah, we're going through
Pay for
bills.
college.
3DSs will pay for an entire day. You know. Oh gosh, but yeah, no. If you, fuller, in depth, I guess stories and discussion is on my iPad Pros podcast. The next episode coming out with Casey Liss, we dive into like a 2 hour discussion all about fatherhood and some tech stuff, but a lot of good stories in that one. So, anyways, yeah, I will. This will be a fun adventure, and I'll be curious to see if she is into gaming when she becomes of age. We'll see.
I feel like kids these days, it's like movies or music. It's not even like a thing, like a question. It's everywhere, right? You can't not be into games.
That's true,
Yeah.
and I'll have to be a good parent and not allow the mobile gaming.
Mobile gaming, no the casino,
Yeah.
no casino games where you're
No,
like no
yeah,
in-app
nope.
purchases. You need to get her on Reader. What is it? Reader Rabbit.
Yeah, Oregon Trail.
The good stuff.
Yeah.
Gyro. What was it?
Number Muncher was
Giz-
one I grew up with.
Gizmos and Gadgets. Was that the one? Do you guys know what?
I don't know that one at all.
You know that one? Oh man, that was a classic, like PC game, like where you're building stuff and
Yeah,
oh yeah.
I know
That's
Lemmings was a big one for me growing up. That was huge.
oh yeah, that's a good one.
That one I spent so much time just frustrating trying to get
Kids
through some
picks.
puzzles. Yeah. So, a lot's happened since our last show. The last show we covered the direct, so we at least had that behind ourselves. But this Mario trailer or teaser
Oh.
trailer has hit, and the internet's gone crazy. And we now know what Mario sounds like in the movie world. He sounds a lot like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise, to no one.
It's so bad. His voice, it sounds like he's not even trying. It sounds like he's doing just like a high pitched voice. Like, that's all it is.
I mean, yeah, we heard like him say 2 lines or 2 words, so I'm not going to judge it too harshly as of yet. Yeah, John,
Five.
Don. Yeah,
5.
words. Yeah. What do you
Mushroom
think
Kingdom,
about 5
here
words?
we come. You know, I'm sorry. It's gonna be really weird regardless.
It is because you can't.
Um,
Well, you can't do the Italian because you'd be making fun of Italians.
No,
And-
it's not.
No, you can do Italians without making like Italians have accents. I think Italians won't take offense to the fact that they
I
have
guess.
accents.
I guess.
You
Yeah.
know, like that's
Yeah.
something that if that's the world we live in, then that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
You
That's
can't
fair.
portray like actual people for who they are. Like that's
Yeah. No.
Anyways, I think there is a little Italian accent. He sounds like he's a Brooklyn garbage man. He's like, "Here we come! I'm coming to get your garbage." You know, he's kind of got that kind of Chris Pratty voice.
Yeah.
It's definitely not what I was expecting.
I mean, it's not the original Mario voice actor, which I guess I'm not sure if we could put up with the original Mario voice of Charles Martinet. Like 2 hours of that. Would that? It seems like that over the top Mario voice would not be.
Well, what about just
Good.
do like the Mario sounds? You know, like how about not have Mario with like a bunch of speaking roles to where he just responds with the.
We're not sure how
classic
much he is going to
sound.
actually talk, do we? Like,
Come on, he's got to be talking. They got
He's
Chris
talking.
Pratt in there. He's
it's true.
top build on
It's
this
true.
movie. I don't know. I don't know if I want. I feel like you gotta let him talk.
You do.
You gotta let him like actually. I don't know if they could pull off a whole hour and a half movie with everyone else. Like you're gonna have Jack Black doing all this talking, which everyone's in love with Jack Black. Which I love
Yeah.
Jack Black.
Yeah,
like I think
Bowser is
that was
great.
great.
I think Bowser's awesome.
you're gonna have Seth Rogen stealing the show. Charlie Day, I know is gonna be hilarious. You could just tell by the way he played Luigi and just the screams
Yeah.
at the end.
The
I think that's gonna be
Penguins,
really funny.
I kind of love the Penguins, I must say.
So I think there's all these pieces for it's going to be, it's going to be really fun. And I think, my nieces and nephews are going to have a blast. For me, it's really going to be make or break for what Mario is, like who they portray Mario to be. Because I know Mario as dude in Mushroom Kingdom jumping around, saving the princess. And, I don't know really what would Mario ever say. I really don't know what Mario would actually say in these circumstances. Do I want to know? Maybe maybe I'm going to walk out of that theater and be kind of disappointed, like who Mario is as a person. Because
Well, maybe he's growing into Mario in this movie. He's not the full Mario until the end.
Well, I don't know, his face is kind of weird.
And he has no butt.
It's got no butt. I mean,
He might have to, yeah, by the end of the movie, he might have a butt. Like, he might grow into that,
super when he eats a mushroom, he gets a butt.
Yeah,
Mm.
maybe.
Maybe they'll pull a Sonic and like change up his looks a little bit.
I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think it's like... It's not Sonic levels of bad how that was initially.
I could see them going back and be like, all right, Chris, we're going to re-record some of these lines and we need you to give it a little bit more, but I don't know, Miyamoto's there. So
Yes,
Miyamoto's there.
he's like approving what's going on.
He's probably looking at like every frame, right?
Yeah,
like,
and it is beautiful, I
It
must
was
say.
like the video games, like whenever they would license him out, right? Like he would watch all of the animations and make sure it was like perfect. But like, I'm surprised that he let this go.
It looks beautiful, I must say. Like, it does look great, I think.
Not really Mario though. It doesn't look like Mario. It looks like a new Mario.
it does.
Who
It looks like a Mario
what?
we've never played.
So what if there's a game coming in this new style and we're done with the new Super Mario Brothers style and this is new Super Mario Brothers? It's like the next generation.
We haven't had a Mario game in a while.
We haven't. We had the Wii U game was the last 2D one outside of Mario Maker, wasn't it? Because we just had, right? There wasn't
Odyssey.
a Switch.
Odyssey.
Well, there wasn't a 2D Switch game, right?
No, would they do the Wii U one?
Yeah, they just released that.
I can't see this. I can't see that making a game that looks like this and it has Chris Pratt like doing voices and Toad dancing and singing and stuff.
I do wonder if there will be a tie-in game at all with this. It's been a while since we've had any new Mario.
There's definitely going to be a theme park tie into this, which
For
is very
sure.
obvious. And there's definitely going to be sequels, which is like very clear based on the
Yes,
cast.
they're gonna
that
make a
like,
lot.
They're going to make a lot of sequels, which I don't blame. I don't blame them. But
Odyssey 2, I'm surprised we haven't gotten yet.
well, I mean sequels as far as like Mario movie
movies, yeah.
sequels. Yeah, like come on, this thing's going to rake in money.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, they're setting it up for sequels, and like Nintendo wants in this game. They said that like, and they're like, this is their first big bet. They're like walking up to the casino with like a big pile of coins.
Yeah, I think
or
they
whatever
opened like a subdivision
ready
of a
to go.
company, like Nintendo Film or something. I thought I saw that somewhere.
So if this does well, do you think that we'll see some other stuff like maybe Star Fox movie one day, or like a Metroid movie?
They're gonna.
I mean, Miyamoto loves his Pikmin, so I we're getting the Pikmin movie next.
Oh god, they're gonna play it safe at first. We're gonna get Mario, and then we're gonna get like Donkey Kong, maybe a Luigi. Where they're gonna play it like pretty close to the chest.
I mean, Pikmin you could do. They have Honey, I Shrunk My Kids. It'd be kind of could be like some
I don't see the second one, or even maybe I could be wrong. Maybe in the third one, reaching outside the Mario like
true
circle.
Yeah,
they could do Donkey Kong Country. Like
they could do a Mario Kart racing movie.
No, there's going to be a Mario Kart scene in this movie where it's like the chase scene ends up being like Mario Kart for some reason.
That would be rad. That would be rad. If they went through all the sub genres of Mario in this movie, how cool that would be. Like, there's like a Mario sporting scene, and there's like,
well, isn't he going to go through all the worlds? There's going to be like 8 different like parts of the
I would
movie
think so.
where he's going to be going through. Maybe not 8. I don't know. They could. This is like a fire and ice.
So in some of the 3D Mario movies, there will like be this like little tiny 2D like 3D world. There's this like 8-bit section. Do you think he'll jump through something and it'll be 8-bit for like 10 seconds?
I think they would. They're gonna have to have some sort of throwback to the classic stuff. Yeah.
The movie poster they showed has the antique store where they were selling 8-bit stuff.
Ooh.
Like on the side, like,
Yeah.
in the corner or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be, I think
it's coming out March, right?
It's going to be weird. April. It's coming out in
April. Okay.
Yep.
Hearing Donkey Kong, I think is going to be weird. Yeah, it's going to hit big. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But, will it be something we'll go back and watch and like really enjoy? I don't know.
I mean, I'm going to watch this at least once.
I don't think I'm going to go to a theater for it though, unless they. I don't know. No, I'm probably not going to go to the theater.
You need the 3D experience. This is, I think, designed for 3D.
No, it is not. It is not.
Yeah, I think it's being created with 3D in mind. Is what I heard.
They do not still do that, do they?
They do for some
That was
things.
done.
I mean, Avatar is bringing it back, didn't you know?
No.
Oh gosh. Well, yeah, that's only been
Avatar is hitting
like
in December,
decade,
and this will be the next big 3D movie.
Is Avatar actually coming out finally?
Yeah, December. Way of the Water.
Why? Didn't we get enough?
No, we're getting
the first one,
another
nice,
5
like
movies.
3 hours.
The Avatar.
5 movies?
I'm joking. I think it's only 4.
What? That's still. You only need one, and you don't even really need that. Like the story had already been told before.
They're expanding, and going into the water, and then they'll be going into the desert. Maybe I don't know. They're going to go into all the different biomes.
That Avatar ride at Disney World is really fun.
I've heard good things.
It is really fun.
It's like a VR experience type thing.
Yeah, because you're like rocking around and moving, and the way they move your little like kind of like bicycle that you're on, and the giant IMAX screen in front of you, it feels
it's like
E.T.,
but like next generation ET.
Oh yeah, it feels like you're flying at some points.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's cool.
People that are really into Avatar it's kind of like a furry thing. I don't know. That's kind of what it feels like to me.
I've never seen Avatar.
You've never seen it? Okay. It's an experience. I mean, I enjoy it every now and then.
It's one of those things
it's a ride,
where everyone was talking about it, and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to see it if everyone's talking about it. And like, I just never ended up
the
watching
3D
it.
in it was actually really well done. to say. Anyway,
Still not convinced.
Yeah.
20 years later.
Okay. It was re-released in IMAX 3D in the theaters. I think it still might be out. Anyways.
Wasn't it in 3D when it first?
Yeah, that was like its whole thing. That's why it was such a big phenomenon. It's like you have to see this in theaters because of the 3D. And that's why it did so well at the box office, because everyone bought 3D versions of the tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing it with my family. It was good. Anyways, Toad evidently will have a musical moment, according to an interview. So I'm excited to see Toad sing, in his high-pitched falsetto voice.
I was worried about
voicing
this.
Toad.
Keegan-Michael Peele. Keegan-Michael Key.
From all that?
No, what? No.
Administration. didn't he work with them for a little bit? Or was
I think he did. Yeah.
He did. That's
You're
why-
thinking of Keenan Thompson.
Yes, I am. Yes.
No.
Who was it actually?
This is Jordan Peele's friend, the guy.
Show Key and Peele on Comedy Central.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I always
Okay.
put their names together because of that show. Yeah, that's a. I hear it, but I don't hear it. When I saw Toad, I was like, wow, okay, that's pretty impressive voice acting. I thought I didn't know what to think about the songs. I didn't know if they were gonna do musical numbers or not. Like honestly, I was hoping they didn't.
I hope it's limited.
I remember going to the theater as a kid and going to see the Rugrats movie, and
Oh,
this
my-
was
so
a
John-
big deal.
Yeah.
And then the music, and then at one point they started singing, and I just
Yeah.
got so upset. I remember being so disappointed as a kid, going, what is this?"
So John, you might be disappointing me, but that Rugrats soundtrack, I listened to that thing so many times as a kid. I was so into the musical numbers in that movie. It was like I was getting emotional with some of the songs. Like it was very heart wrenching. Some of those things. I thought it was great.
I could not believe what they were doing to Rugrats. I was like, why of all the movies to put music in? I did not see it coming.
And I was introduced to some of those songs that were covers through Rugrats.
Are they really that good? I haven't seen the movie since it came out. I never.
I need
watched
to see it again because I have very fond memories of that soundtrack.
I have fond memories of being disappointed.
Aaron,
was
did
not
you watch
disappointed
the
in Good
Rugrats
Burger.
movie?
Yeah, I remember watching it, but it's not really something that stuck in my memory. It was just like, yeah, I've
So
seen that.
bland. Yeah, so music. So if I'm prepared for it, I guess I'll be ready. I'll go
Okay.
in knowing, like, if I just tell myself they're going to be singing the whole movie and then, there's only one or two songs, I guess I'll be fine.
So, I think we all had pretty fond memories of Detective Pikachu in theaters, or not.
No.
I did not see
When did the
Detective
first one-
You
Pikachu
never saw Detective Pikachu?
in theaters.
Oh, okay. You saw it after the fact, though.
It was on like HBO or something.
Yeah. Did you enjoy that experience?
It was weird.
It is weird, yes.
It's a little uncanny valley, with Ryan
Mhm.
Reynolds.
Yeah, he's the detective, The
Yeah, it's
Detective
weird.
Pikachu.
And
So-
the Mr. Mime was weird.
Oh, that guy was so weird. I did like seeing the lifelike Pokemon though.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like it, I think.
Okay, I liked
wanted
it.
to see scaly Pokemon.
And so the second game evidently is finally coming out. I guess we first heard rumors in 2019 about this thing, and it's coming to Switch. This is, I guess, a job profile on the Pokemon Company's thing. Kind of was discovered, and this came out. And I guess it's pretty close to release.
What's the job?
The job is... I'm not quite sure. Let me pull it up.
What is the job? Is it literally like, how do we know that the job means it's close to release?
That's a good question. It really is.
Could say like game programmer.
I mean, and I'm curious if they'll use this as a way to make another movie tied into this.
Probably.
So I think that movie did pretty well according to them. So, okay. Here's the description. Using Unity/C+, worked on one unannounced project and one nearing release, Detective Pikachu 2.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it literally says nearing release in it's a profile. So I guess it's not a job listing, but a job profile maybe about like he's looking for work, maybe. So
Cool.
yeah, I enjoyed the first game on 3DS, and yeah, so it'll be kind of cool to see this come out. And then follow up from the last episode. So Aaron conjectured that the Zelda game may not, in fact, be called Tears of the Kingdom. It might be Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Nintendo clarified, and this clarification actually, I believe, just came from the Japanese text, which, Japanese is a much more succinct language where they actually have different spellings and scripts for two different words, unlike us in English that just reuse words and pronounce it differently. So in Japanese, it is very much Tears of the Kingdom. So we will be crying in this game, evidently.
Well, the Japanese names don't always correspond exactly with the English names, right?
True, but I feel like this seems like they're different enough where.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Yes. So, Tears of the Kingdom, which is definitely why Nintendo didn't broadcast the direct
They should have.
in England.
It would have been funny.
It's just very unfortunate timing with world events. Yeah. Anyways. And then a couple other things just in the news. John, have you ordered the Splatoon 3 amiibo? It seems like this is something that you would be ordering.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, it's your game, right? Splatoon's your game.
Yeah, and one of the amiibo is holding a 96 gal, which is like one of my main go-to weapons. So I was like, oh, you really got me. I'm not super excited about the Salmonoids being like the third one. They've done Squids the other two games, so I guess it's fair. But I don't really play Salmon Run.
And they did Callie and Marie, right?
They reprinted Callie, Marie, and Callie.
Did they do the other two from the? So they did the first host. Did they do the second host as well?
They didn't. It's really weird.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Really weird reprint. Yeah. But they've been really weird about the reprints lately. Kirby came out, they reprinted. You can still go to the store and find Metroid ones that came out with Dread and the last Skyward Sword. You can still find those, no problem. Mm-hmm. The bird thing, what's that bird called?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
the bird.
Forget. The bird, the Skyward Sword.
Call the champions.
Loftwing, the Loftwing from Skyward Sword.
Oh, the Loftwing, Skyward Sword. Yes.
Yeah, Skyward Sword. Who cares? Just kidding. But so it's been kind of weird with Amiibo lately. So they might be hard to find. They might not. You never know.
It has been weird. It seems like it's been overall easier, but sometimes not.
Yeah, the Minecraft ones stuck around for a minute or two. I don't know if you can still get them now.
Yeah, I accidentally. So let's bring up Fiercely Brad's question here. Can you update us on your Amiibo collections? Did you keep adding all the Ultimate characters, or did you stop at the Wii U DLC characters? So I can say, for Smash, I continued on, but I downscaled from having two sets, one in box, one out of box, to just having out of box by the end. And I can say I also accidentally somehow ordered two of the Minecraft. So I ordered that twice because I saw I didn't keep track of what I ordered, and I saw Wario64 tweet out that second time. It's like, oh, I didn't get this yet, and launched it. Two different ones show up.
Yeah, I've been there with Amiibo. I've ordered Sometimes by accident, yeah.
Yeah. So as far as I know, I have every Smash character. I need to kind of go through, and they're kind of a lot. They're in storage. I moved since all this happened, so I don't have quite the shelf space as I used to.
Yeah. Some of them, some of them are really expensive now. Some of them are not so, but some of
Yeah.
them, for something that was $13, it's now like $40, $50. It's kind of crazy. I kept buying them. I'm an idiot. So, but I need
I'm very envious of like you have a nice setup there. Like you have wall space, you
Oh.
can kind of display them. Like it's very nice.
It is, but even now I'm out of room. Like I don't have room for these things. Like,
Well, John, you just need to push pins and just tack them onto the top of your wall. Look at all the wall space there. You can just tack them on there.
it is. I'd probably get shelves. I have more over here. Like all my Zelda ones are over here because I don't do everyone inbox out of box. But if I really like the character,
Yeah.
I'll get an inbox version. I've kept buying the Smash ones just because at this point I feel like I have to.
You
Which
have
has
to. You
literally
have
been like
all of
almost a
them.
decade. Like it's literally.
When
how long
did
was
Wii
it?
U Smash come out?
What,
was that
2014?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at this point, it's like, phew, how long have I been just trying to get this set? So yeah,
It's finally all out,
Um,
right? All the Smash things have been released.
no, there's
right?
still like a couple more characters.
What? There's more?
There's like Sora. There's like the last bit of DLC characters, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
It's not over yet.
it's not over yet. It's
I
almost
want to be over. Just release them all. Let's be done with it.
The only ones I really don't have are probably like the Monster Hunter ones. I didn't get those. I didn't get like the Cat Mario ones.
I think I have one of the Cat Marios.
You know. But pretty much all the others, still buy them.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of them. I mainly just did the Zelda and the Smash ones,
Yeah,
and
the
then
Zelda
a
ones.
couple Mario ones.
It's hard not to get a Zelda one if they come out.
Yeah, it really is.
There's just something about them.
What about you, Aaron? Any amiibo?
Yeah, so I wasn't really into collecting them anyway. I just picked up the ones that I wanted.
Right,
And
I remember
I've
that,
been
yeah.
picking up. Yeah, I've been getting them pretty steadily, like adding one here and there. Yeah, so I have a pretty big box. So I recently moved, and they had to have their own box, which was not the case before
Yeah.
I moved into the other place.
You open them up or are they in box?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. That's like a normal thing to do is just buy the ones you want. But
Yeah.
I mean, once I got started with the Smash ones, like, gotta catch them all. Gotta catch
yeah,
them all.
I know,
Pokemon
right?
mentality,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, the only one I have the full set of is the Breath of the Wild.
Ooh, nice. The champions.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are good.
that's a good
Wait,
one.
no,
Those are
no,
good.
not the champions. Like just the original.
Like Majora's Mask and
No,
Ocarina?
they came out with like right when the game came out, they had like 6 of them or something, and it had like what's like the bad guys, like the Bokoblins, whatever. And then it came with the spider one, the spider tank.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Guardian.
Yeah, the Guardian.
Oh yeah, the Guardian, and they had the one on the horse.
Yeah, the horse, and then
the rider. Yeah.
like shooting the bow. Then it
Oh,
has the
yeah,
Princess Zelda. Yeah. So
I remember playing Breath of the Wild and having like a bazillion amiibo at the ready, so I can tap it and
Yeah.
get all the stuff every
yeah,
day.
me too.
That's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that was
it's
good.
like, I have way too many amiibo for this. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, they keep releasing them, and
They
I
keep
have not
releasing them.
I have not ordered the Splatoon 3 ones. I have the original Splatoon ones, but I don't think I got the second ones or.
I'm surprised they haven't done some sort of like Pokemon card amiibo thing yet with like, I don't know. God, a pack of just normal Pokemon cards, people go crazy. What if they had like some sort
Oh,
of,
that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Like,
scan
yeah.
characters in to get the
Get
game?
it in.
Yeah, Pokemon cards should be amiibo as well. They really should.
They should. Yeah.
Or at least one. Every pack comes with like.
Oh, they're gonna make
one
a whole
NFC
separate
one.
set, man. They're gonna do both. They're gonna print money.
That's true.
You could have like a Pokemon that you actually like play with, like level it up and like learn different abilities, and like
Ooh.
you could use that to
And then put it on the card. You like put it back on the card. Oh yeah. You could literally trade Pokemon.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
That would be. That'd be very cool.
I got a feeling they're not going to do it by now.
Nope,
They haven't
they're
done
not
it.
going to.
They
They don't want that much
Been a
money.
long
Pokemon's
time.
November, right?
Oh yeah, there's a new one coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
It is, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna hit at such a bad time.
Yep, you're not
Oh,
going to have time
man.
to play that.
I have the complete living Pokedex now, John. So I need to catch
Do
all
you
of the new
wait?
Pokemon.
Wait,
Yeah, my Pokemon Home has
you have a
every,
complete living Pokedex?
Yeah, my Pokemon Home account, John, has every last Pokemon ever released.
There's like 1,000. Aren't there like 1,000 Pokemon?
I don't have every variation of every like color thing, but I have all like 800 or 900 in that. I have one of each.
When
so
did
I've-
you do that?
So I initially did it after X and Y. I went back, and that's when I got really sucked into it. So I did the complete Pokedex in X and Y, and then I went back and picked up GBA cartridges and plugged in the DSs and transferred. I have some GBA Pokemon that transferred all the way up through Pokemon Bank into Home at this point. So I spent so many hours hunting these little monsters down.
It's insane to me that you can carry Pokemon from GBA games all the
can-
way into current
Yeah.
games.
It's like a 20-year-old history with some of these. If you started back then, like it's wild. Like that it works, and you can get a GBA cartridge, plug into a DS that supports GBA cartridges, transfer that into DS games, then transfer those into 3DS, and then transfer that into Bank into Home. It's wild.
Yeah, it's
that's
crazy.
that's a thing. Like, yeah, I mean that's part of why I love Pokemon so much. Is this like rich history that like is supported, in this way.
But
God,
now
I
you
feel
can
like
just play those GBA games on the 3DS. Just download them from the eShop.
Oh yeah, you can also do the eShop thing and
Yeah.
Virtual Console. You can play Pokemon Yellow like the original games
Yeah.
and transfer that. I didn't do it that way.
Does it let you transfer them from the GBA or
Yeah.
the virtual console? I don't remember. It does.
Well, you can transfer Pokemon Virtual Console games into Bank,
Okay, that's
so
right.
you could play the original games, get them into Bank, which is cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What a world.
What a world! I mean, you can't really buy 3DS eShop games anymore, so if you don't have them, you
Yeah.
can't. But the cartridges are still there, and Bank's all free now. So
Oh, Bank's free now.
it's free whenever the servers go offline. You can no longer pay for Bank. So whenever that happens, it'll be free. So yeah, and then and Pokemon's great about like my home account, like my bank account, like lapsed, but they don't delete the data, so I could go in and pay and get everything back, which is good of them. Because like, what's it cost in the store, Pokemon? Like it's like nothing.
It's like what, megabytes?
Kilobytes.
Yeah.
Kilobytes,
How
yeah.
much data is there? Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing that I really got me roped into Pokemon was X and Y was my first Pokemon game. Really, I didn't play before that. And the Pavilions 666, how dastardly Pokemon was to have like 18 different regions and every region being a different Pokemon color, and like that was just such a like moment of like, wow, this is a cool thing that they did, and forcing people to trade worldwide to get all the different types of those butterflies.
I didn't like it because it meant that whenever I would do like the mystery trade, it was always one of those. I felt like that's all I got.
I mean, that's what everyone was after. We're all after the butterfly.
No.
I love that freaking butterfly thing. Anyways, enough on Pokemon. No Man's Sky is now out on Switch. Came out last week, I believe, and evidently they did a phenomenal job with this port. Probably from the VR work they did, which required them to really optimize this game at a level that other games just haven't spent the time. And evidently, performance is great. The only thing lacking with the Switch one is the online multiplayer, which, quite honestly, not a huge loss. Especially if you're playing on the go.
From the start that they lied about.
Wait, this game doesn't have online multiplayer?
I don't think so.
Isn't that a
From
big part of the
review.
game?
I mean, for me, it wasn't. It was like a
going
solitary
and
thing.
people helping each other out and like building, like space things in space on planets and stuff.
Basically, you're getting like the original like launch version because
Well, with a lot more, there's base building and
Yeah,
stuff.
there's
Like,
stuff.
there's a lot they've added over the years. I actually enjoyed the original launch version on PS4, But I mean, this is such a good zone out and just chill game. Like, I'm very tempted to get this one day and Switch. Just like it seems like a beautiful game to hang out with.
I don't know. I was watching a stream of it, and like, it's just not very sharp. It looks,
Well, you're watching it on a blown up screen versus handheld, which is where I think this will shine.
yeah, maybe.
Like it's like watching 3DS games in a trailer.
Well,
Those never look good.
If he's watching a stream, he's probably watching the docked version.
Yeah, I was probably docked, but still, I just can't imagine. Like, I feel like that game, the reason why you want to play it is just to explore and like see things that look cool. And I don't know. I just, yeah, I don't have a lot of confidence in it looking that great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for like Digital Foundry to do like a breakdown of
I'll
it
have to check that out.
because I'm sure they will,
Oh, I'm sure.
and they do.
And
really
yeah,
good.
handheld
Yeah.
mode is all I really care about because that's what I'll play. I have a PS5 version of that if I want, and I think it. Yeah, they do cross save. I think I need to double check that.
You know,
It's still
another
cool.
way-
It's there, even if it's not, up to snuff, I guess. Or obviously it's not going to be the same as it is.
No, but yeah, if you're like doing a long like airplane ride, this would be a great game just to load up and just chill out with.
Yeah, you can also play this. I think it's on like Xbox Game Pass.
Probably.
So if you have an iPad, probably be a better way of doing it.
That might be a good idea.
Sign up for
Yeah.
your month, and
Yeah, then you have to pay monthly for the Game Pass thing.
no, you just do a free month at a time.
Hey, just generate a new email every month.
Oh yeah. Too bad you can't save. You can't transfer game saves from one account to the other, can you?
No,
If you can't beat a
That
game
would
in
be
a month,
great.
then
then it's not for you.
you're done. It's like renting
You're
a
done.
game.
Yeah.
He's like, your mom's like, we're taking this back to Blockbuster.
Yeah,
And
it's
you're
like,
I haven't beat it yet, Mom. She goes, I don't care. We're taking it
like,
back to Blockbuster.
It's a shame, like Stadia, there's no way to export your saves to anything.
Uh,
They're just locked into that
did you
dead
guys
platform.
hear? Yeah,
Stadia, I purchased
Talk
one
about
game.
that.
I have not received my refund yet.
Shocked.
I purchased the Cyberpunk 2077 when it was a hot mess on
You
console.
purchased Cyberpunk on Stadia?
On Stadia because I wanted to check it out because it's hot
I'm
because
so
it was good on
sorry.
it was good on PC. So it's like let's try this on Stadia. It had good reviews
wasn't
on the
really
Stadia.
good on PC. It was playable.
How much did you pay for it?
I think I paid $50,
Ugh.
which I'll get all that money back
Yeah,
now that Stadia is shutting down.
Oh,
Which
they're
I
getting
think that's
refund?
great. It was Stadia cost me nothing. That game cost me nothing in the end. So
Yeah, I bought like one game for like $10 on sale. I remember what it was. I played it, and it was terrible. Like the audio was all out of sync and everything, and yeah, I think I might have even got a refund right away. So I don't think I'm anything.
I had a pretty good experience with it. I played it through the iPad and the Safari, and used like a PS5 controller or something with it, and it worked pretty well. But I'm excited to get my refund. 'Cause I'll just play that game. I'll just play that game on my PS5 in a much better version.
Didn't that come out like last year?
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah,
They're still giving out refunds?
Well, they're gonna hand out the refunds once the service shuts down, I believe, in like January or February.
So everyone's getting
So
their
this
money
is-
back.
yeah,
right?
Every game purchased is getting refunded. Every hardware purchase direct from Google is getting refunded. If you spent any money on Stadia, you're getting your money back.
How
Yeah.
can
Unless
they
it was
afford
through
to
Best
do
Buy.
that?
because they're Google.
That's crazy.
And they probably didn't sell that many copies.
That's
of
true. They
games.
probably didn't. Yeah.
Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it's really cool. They're giving all the money back. So
Yeah,
You know, it's not like Sega gave everyone their money back when the Dreamcast flopped.
at least you could still play your
Interesting.
games when the console shut down.
I guess
With
that's
this,
true.
you can't play your game anymore. It's just
That's
like
true.
it's
That is
dead.
true.
Yeah.
yeah.
Whew, Stadia. I mean, Xbox, I guess, streaming is where it's at, evidently.
I've never even streamed the game on there. I just have it. I have Game Pass Ultimate.
I wish you could just pay to stream your purchases that you have in Xbox. Like, I want like a $5 plan to stream games I already own on Xbox One, but you have to pay for Game Pass to get any of the streaming.
Yeah.
How much is Game Pass?
Is it 10 or 15, Aaron?
It's 10 for the base one, and then the one that I have is Ultimate, so it like gives you PC and streaming included.
Okay. And then, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to try that at some point. I want Apple to stop being stupid and give me a native app. Apple's being dumb, and I want a native app because using it in Safari, you have got like borders and stuff in Safari. You get the Chrome. It's like I want a full screen app.
Yeah.
But Apple's being stupid.
You can't find a third-party browser that like gets rid of the.
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe I should look for that.
Yeah, I think that there was one that I was using for Stadia a while back.
Okay, I'll have to check. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. And then Persona. We have release dates January 2023 here. I think it's like the 11th something, but we're getting Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden on Switch. And this is going to be good. Persona 4 Golden on Switch OLED is going to be a beautiful thing. Successor to the Vita.
Have you played that game?
I have not. I think I own it on my Vita. I never booted it up, though. I've heard amazing things. Yeah. You've played this, Aaron, right?
Yeah. I never finished it, but I remember playing so much of that on the Vita back in the day.
Yeah. I'm assuming, John, you've no interest in the Persona games.
No, I don't. Not for RPGs.
Yeah, they're very good and long RPGs.
Yeah, that word "long" that scares me.
Yeah, time's a precious thing.
Time is a precious thing.
What you put into it, you get out of it.
It's true.
That's good. That's what you want in a game.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's what you want. I see the appeal. You know, I got the Smash character. That's I bought that. I've never.
There's a
played
Smash
game,
character
but I
for
bought
Persona. Oh
There's
yes, they
Joker,
did that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
So there's that. So I've supported them.
I wonder if that amiibo will do anything in these games.
That'd be cool.
I doubt it.
Yeah, that'd be too good.
Like
Too good to be true.
50 points.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
50 HP.
Yeah, it'd be amazing if you could just tap the amiibo to add XP levels to your character.
Oh no. No.
It'd be a
Like,
short game.
Well, just level it up there. Oh gosh. So what have we all been playing?
I've been playing Spider-Man on PC.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. Are you still playing Spider-Man, John, on PlayStation?
I beat Miles Morales.
Okay, yeah.
I loved it. I'm gonna go back and play the remaster of the OG.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm probably gonna start
Good.
playing this week. Just because it was just so much fun. It almost felt
good.
like I didn't even play it because I played it on normal mode, and a lot of the moves, like I feel like I didn't have to learn, and there were just so many. It's like, yo, you can sling a thing and then throw this at him. You can launch behind him. You can kick him in the head from underneath. It's like I can't remember all this stuff, man. Like I feel like I had a lot of fun, and the action was really good. It really felt like playing a movie at some parts. It was impressive.
Yeah.
But at some points, I'm like, man, I kind of forgot half the things they taught me in this combat system.
The stealth is really satisfying when you nail it. Like you just take out an entire room and no one sees you.
Yeah, that part felt more like the Batman games, like the Arkham games, whenever you do like stealth stuff in there. The combat is pretty fun though, but I kind of had like the opposite thing of you. Like I wasn't able to learn the moves because I started on hard, and I felt like I was just getting destroyed so often.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
It kept throwing all these moves at me, and so, but now I'm to the point to where like I can't even be hurt because like you get used to it. Plus, you get all these suit upgrades and all this stuff, and then it just makes it super easy.
The suit upgrades are super fun.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. I've taken so many screenshots in that. So I don't know how it runs on PS5, but on my PC in 4K HDR, it is like 60 FPS smooth. It's amazing. And I just love like swinging around. And as soon as like the sun hits just right on top, I go into photo mode and I'm taking all these screenshots. Yeah.
It's fun just to jump off a building and wait till the last second to like fling
Yes.
the web. Yeah, it plays really well. I switch between 60 frames per performance mode, and they have a ray tracing performance mode as well.
It's like a 40 frames ray tracing, which is pretty good.
I couldn't. Yeah, honestly, I didn't notice any. It ran pretty consistently. It wasn't like dropping. So whatever it was at ran.
So have you gone to the top of the Eiffel or the Empire State Building?
Oh, I did. Oh yeah.
That is so good.
Yeah.
I think you get achievement for dropping.
Oh, do you really?
I think so. Maybe that's in the remastered game. I forget if it's in the Miles Morales.
Yeah, there's only one part that I got stuck at where I was just like, they wanted me to do something with my webs to trigger something, and I had no idea what they wanted me to do, and it wasn't very clear. But other than that, I think I played through it in like maybe 8 to 10 hours, and I got like 76%.
Yeah.
Of completed, so it was.
And
man,
Miles Morales, I think they announced for PC, right, Aaron? That's coming out sometime this year?
Next month. Yeah, so I'm trying to finish this one up so I can just go right into Miles Morales.
Yeah, it's a lot shorter. I think isn't the original a lot longer than yeah. But yeah, kind of weird that I did it backwards. Maybe I should have done the other one first. But
I think it works either way.
It worked.
Having played them both.
Yeah. Voice acting's pretty good in it too.
Yeah, and I mean, it feels like you're playing a movie. Like, it really does.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of games like that now. That it's just like a movie. There are even some that I really like. Like, you just press A and you just choose what they say. But yeah.
Yeah, I like interactive movies. Like, that's a fun thing for me in a lot of games.
Did you play The Quarry?
No. I'm waiting for that to go on sale. I've heard mixed things.
It was. I mean, it was fun. It's something that I don't ever see myself playing again.
Unless you're like, is it like a party game? You'd play it with the group?
Yeah, I would play it with a group for sure.
Yeah. And John, you should definitely pick up the Uncharted trilogy. I sent you the link. It's $10. That's a must.
Yeah, that's for 3 games. That's kind of hard to.
And they're really good games.
Yeah, I want to play Uncharted, but I'm like, should I just wait for the remaster to go on sale?
That is the thing that's on sale. That's the trilogy. Those are the PS3 games that are remastered for PS4.
What about the PS5? Isn't there the PS5 version?
But that's game 4 and the spin-off game. So you really want to play the trilogy because these games are very much. You want to play them in order: 1, 2, 3, then 4. Because
got it.
4 will not hit in the way it should without that background story.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
Yep. So, yeah, definitely check those out. They're lots of fun, and I think they hold up really well.
They really play like a movie too.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah. I've also been playing this new game that came out earlier this week. It's called Undecember. It's basically like Diablo. It's like an ARPG, and it's on mobile and PC. And it's been having a lot of fun just going through killing a bunch of stuff. It's a pretty complex game though, because you have to get these skills, and then there's like this honeycomb pattern that you can put all your skills and link them together. So depending on how you link your skills, they'll be stronger or whatever. And the runes that you find to put into this thing only have like certain colors, so you can only match things based on the same color. And it's so you want to like find certain things, then you have to re-roll it and hope that you get the slots that you want. But it's fun.
Very cool.
You're playing on PC?
I've been playing on both. I've been putting my new iPhone 14
Ooh.
Pro Max to use.
Did you get the backbone or something for it?
No, I'm just playing right on the screen.
Okay.
It's just fine. Yeah.
Do you think that backbone's worth getting?
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot.
Is it like what, $100?
Yeah. And I read.
Yeah, and you could just get a mount for like a DualSense and like have your phone mounted to a controller.
That's
there
true.
are cheaper versions of that type of style of controller. I know like Razer makes one that's only like.
They're all around 100 though, right?
No, I was looking at some others. And I found some for like 50. I think Razer has.
Okay,
one.
50 is where it needs to be. That's
Yeah.
that's the almost no-brainer price point for that.
Yeah, if it was 50, I would have already bought it, probably. Because more and more games are now supporting like whatever controller you want.
And yeah, remote play is really good on PS5 too. Depending on the game, that's a good experience.
Really? No lag? You think I could play Spider-Man?
Yeah, I do. Like, especially like say you have, I don't know if you do this where you have like something on the TV and you're trying the game at the same time. Like if you're in the same room on the couch with the PS5 and you have something else on the TV, that works
I
great.
usually do the opposite. I'll put whatever I'm watching on my iPad and put
Okay.
the game on the big screen.
Yeah, because I primarily play over local remote play because I don't have the TV to myself hardly ever. So
Got it, yeah.
most of the time I'm remote playing on the iPad Pro, which there's like no lag at all.
Yeah, I actually watched a video earlier this week of someone who bought the iPad Pro just to do that PS5.
It looks great too. It supports like HDR type stuff, and yeah, and the screen's so nice. Like especially the iPad Pro with the XDR thing, like the blacks, they're like, no, it's great. Yeah, and I need to try more on the phone, but I need to get a better setup for that.
It
Backbone's very
sounds really great on like the new iPhones for like playing games. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, the other cool thing, like when you're doing remote play, is you can be like if you like listen to podcasts while playing games, you can like kind of do that because you can play audio on the iPhone as well as play audio in the remote play app.
They support Switch Pro controllers now, so you could play PlayStation games with your Switch controller if you wanted. Yeah,
you could. Yeah, someone needs to build like a rail to put Joy-Cons next to your iPhone.
I'm surprised they haven't already. Yeah, that's actually.
There has to be something like that. Yeah, or you.
I mean, it's brand new support as of iOS 16, so there was.
Yeah, but that's just like a plastic mold. Come on.
Yeah, someone should do that.
Someone's already 3D printing it.
Etsy,
right now.
look up the Etsy on that one. Yeah.
Even like a Belkin or somebody do like that's just like money.
Mm-hmm. I would. That'd be great.
That would be.
And yeah, I have not had time to really play much of anything, as you can imagine, traveling to hospital and home. I will mention Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Like the day before we went to the hospital, I hit this really heart-wrenching, gut-punching scene. I don't want to spoil anything, but like it hit me hard as a future father, and I can only imagine playing this again, being a dad, and like it hitting me even harder. Like because this game deals a lot with the cycle of life kind of thing.
Yeah, it was like really strange when I first saw the trailers because I was just like, is this just all gonna be sad? Because everyone was just like, I only have 10 days left. It was like everyone was dying.
Yeah, I'll spoil it to you guys after the show if you guys don't care about this little moment that was in it.
So yeah, have you beat it yet? Have you beat?
No, I'm like halfway through. I still need to.
You gotta hurry, Tim.
I know.
You gotta beat that. You gotta beat that kid.
I know. Yeah. I mean, thankfully there's a story mode, so if I want to,
Sorry, Aaron.
I could.
You might want to get that game completed before. You might want to complete that game before the kid shows up.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the wonderful thing about the Switch is you can have the separated hands. So you can have like one hand while you're like,
Tim,
yeah. What's that?
spend some time with your kid without playing.
Oh, absolutely. I've not touched. I've not touched any gaming consoles since our little one arrived in the hospital. So I am being focused.
You just need to like find some time, like when can you set aside like an hour at night?
Well, currently I've been spending
Sleeping.
that 1 hour I have at night to catch up on Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
So I've fallen behind. So I'm finishing those. So as I work through what I need to work through on those. So.
It's a lot to keep up on. I feel like
There really is. And you have Andor that's been really good. Like there's a lot to keep up on.
I could not do Andor.
It's good, man.
Is it? Because I've tried watching the first episode like 3 times and I've fallen asleep.
Okay, so
Every single
episode
time.
4 is when it nailed for me. The first, yeah,
That's too
because
long.
it's not super Star Warsy to start off with, but
I'm like, who are these people? I'm like, I know the one guy from Rogue One, but everyone else, I'm like, what are you even talking about?
yeah,
Why do I
it
care?
gets into more Star Warsy stuff after the first
All right, I
three.
might just skip ahead.
Because the first three, like it's an intro movie to get you into it.
I'm just like, all right, war. All right, cool.
But yeah,
it's
it gets good.
You're killing people. You seem bad. You seem good. Everyone's doing bad things in the galaxy. I don't know.
Yeah,
Definitely didn't hook me like the other Star Wars shows, but
it's definitely a slower paced start, especially. And Splatoon 3 continues to be great. I did not play any of the Splatfests as I thought I would because I got called into work, sadly. It was fine. The night we went to the hospital, I worked like a 12-hour shift going into that. So it was like... and then after that, they put me on the 8-hour medical list, so they can't force me to work any extra. So I can
well,
escape.
golly gee, that's nice of them.
Isn't that great? I love it.
Wow.
Yeah. So out of there at 3:30 every day, rushing to the hospital.
Heck yeah,
So
325.
Good hospital food.
I have had some hospital food.
Hospitals
funny
have the
thing
best
is-
chocolate milk.
Well, the funny thing is, you order this thing. Like I ordered this like pork tenderloin it said pork tenderloin with glazed apples, and I get this thing. It's like 2 bites of pork, and the glazed apples is a single slice of like it's not apples. It's like a slice of a very tiny baby apple. It's like the portions and like the mashed potatoes that came with it. It's like maybe 2 spoonfuls. It's like, is this baby portions? Like I think they miss, but no, that's just the
Yeah.
portions they give you. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like people in hospitals aren't really eating that much. It's like
Well, like there's different reasons people are in hospitals, and like I don't know. I feel I look at the sandwiches they give. The sandwiches are bigger. Like I feel it's a monetary thing. Like, oh, the expensive food we're gonna give you the least amount of possible, so everything costs us the same. Even if you order the junky food, you'll get more. So it
yeah,
costs us less. I think that's what they've got going on there.
yep,
I mean, it's logical, but it's kind of crappy. It incentivizes people to eat the junky food.
yep. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
They want you to be like a returning customer. Eat this junk food. So you have-
Go get some peanut
Hospital.
M&Ms.
Yeah. Anyways, anything else?
no,
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, so I'm really tempted right now to buy an OLED Switch, but I just don't want to give in. I just am tired of my current one being so hot and the battery only lasting like an hour.
Yeah, the new ones are much better battery. Fans much better. Like it's a better experience. It is.
Yeah,
but
the fans shouldn't be louder than the speakers on the
Yes.
on the Switch.
Yeah.
That's like the ratio. Once once the fans are
Yeah.
louder than the system, that's when you need to upgrade.
those speakers are already terrible. So like, yeah, any noise basically just drowns them out.
The OLED has much better speakers.
It does.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
It's
nice.
a solid
Yeah,
piece of kit.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it really is. The screen is just beautiful. Like, Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, $350 for I'm thinking, oh, I could just spend, 150 more and just get a PS5.
It's true.
It's true.
I mean, it's a different thing. And
They're
one's,
gonna
one's,
force you to buy Uncharted or something, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like Horizon. I've been
Horizon.
seeing lots of stores with the Horizon bundle. So
Yeah, they're pushing the horizon.
I did see a few non-bundles go
Yeah, they're
up
starting to do
past
more
week,
than non-bundles.
and
yeah.
I was shocked. I was like, "Where was this
Yeah.
2 months ago?" So good on them for not
Yeah.
forcing everybody. I mean, I haven't seen many, but I did see some.
Yeah, they're starting to. Yeah.
But when the holidays roll around, they're gonna start shoving more games in there and bundling crap.
Yeah, it's true.
Apparently, someone hacked the PS5 for the first time.
I saw a jailbroken or something.
Yeah, they jailbroke it, so you can
it's all over now.
Can run Xbox games.
run run pirated games and stuff. So that's fun. Surprised it took them so long. 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's still kind of fast because no one's really been able to get
You
their hands
think?
on them.
I think
guess that's
you can
true.
run
Yeah.
GBA games on the Steam Deck now. I think is what I saw.
I hope so. Isn't it just like a computer?
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah. It just runs like Linux, so you can basically do anything with those.
Yeah. I've been looking into the handheld emulators a little bit lately, and they're tempting because they've gotten a lot better.
Yeah, they are.
No, I'm
but-
thinking about getting Steam Deck too.
I want Gen 2 of that thing because that thing seems clunky and big, and like basically you need to be plugged into a power outlet when you play it.
Yeah, so I got my email for it like right when we were getting married. It was like the week of the wedding. They're like, I'm pretty sure maybe it was like right after, and they're like,
Yeah.
hey, you're like, here it is, you should order it. And I'm like, what? This is the worst timing. So I let it go. But
Yeah, they're now widely available, pretty much.
yeah,
Oh, are they?
Yeah, you order it, it'll get to you in 2 weeks, I think.
Oh, cool. That's good. Well, they sold, I think, what they say, 1 million. I read somewhere recently about 1 million or something.
Yeah, it's a success for them, which
Pretty good,
it's
yeah.
good.
I've heard
Yeah, I
of
hope
some
they
people-
can make future iterations.
You heard more, Aaron?
Oh yeah, I've heard of some people that are like getting rid of their PCs and just using this because
Oh, wow.
you can just get that the stand and basically use it with the keyboard and mouse and
Dock
it has
it.
its own OS. Yeah,
But it's not super. Like, PC gamers tend to want the powerful stuff.
they tend to, but there are still some that don't mind playing things on medium settings, and a lot of people
Okay.
that already have like lower end PCs that already have to play things on like medium settings. And I guess
Yeah.
it's like an upgrade for me.
Okay,
It's portable plus it runs everything. So
sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that's the real appeal is it plays everything.
yeah.
You can go back and play all those from old games, the new games. Like even me looking at it, I could see myself getting it just to play some of like my old favorite like PC games growing up as a kid and stuff.
Yeah.
As compared to like a cheap PC laptop,
Right.
or cheap gaming laptop.
GameCube emulators,
Yeah,
I think, are running on it.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
But I have way too much to play as it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of play.
Yeah, you got a lot of Wii U games you need to get back to.
I mean, I've played most of my. Actually, that's not true. I have not played most of my Wii U games.
I
Yeah,
forgot that there
I
were
had large
Spider-Man
Wii U.
games on Wii U.
There were, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, didn't you spend a lot of time in one of those Spider-Man games?
I definitely did.
Yeah.
It was Amazing Spider-Man or something. I thought.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Something popped up on YouTube the other day. And it was like Wii U, something Spider-Man. I was like, there was a Spider-Man game
And
for Wii U.
People give Call of Duty Ghosts a bunch of crap. I rather enjoyed that on my Wii U. That was
Yeah,
a good game.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun in that.
I remember. Was it Ghost or the ones before Ghost? Was it Black Ops? I don't remember.
Black Ops
But
2 was on Wii U.
It lets you play one person on the gamepad and the other person on the TV, and it
Yeah,
was
that's
pretty
brilliant.
awesome that way. Yeah.
I mean, the Wii U, I mean, it was great. I mean, that idea, I want that idea to come back. Let's have, like, 2 switches and a dock and do wireless stuff.
Make the dock better. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the dock should wirelessly talk to the Switch so you could have the Wii U concept live on. That should be Switch 2.
There you go. We did it.
I mean, and that would kill the Switch, just kind of like the Wii and the Wii U. Yeah, hopefully not. But yeah, I did like that idea, like the whole dual screen thing. Whew. Oh boy. Uh, yeah, I have extra gamepads. I've got the Zelda
Oh, yeah.
one, and I have the original one.
Do you really have extra gamepads?
Yeah, because I bought the Wind Waker Special Edition gamepad as a standalone thing on eBay. So I have my original one. I have that one as well.
I feel like those things are going to be the things that are valuable at one point
They really
they're all
will,
gonna wear
yeah.
out. Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
going to be like, you know,
I feel
none
like
left.
The white we use are
Yes.
valuable. Yeah.
I should not have traded mine in. I'm such an
You
idiot.
traded your Wii U in?
I traded my I went through like 3. Remember? I
Oh
like
yeah,
the-
you had the white one. And
the-
then,
yeah, and then I upgraded.
which will be the
and-
most rare one, John? The white one.
Oh, it's got to be for sure.
Yeah.
There's a 32 gig white one that they didn't sell in stores. That's super rare. That they only sold online refurbished,
Ooh.
which apparently is like super hard to find.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
That was also wild that they released that with 32 gigs. Like that was the most.
Did the other one had 8? The white had 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
You couldn't
useless.
even do anything with
You
it.
basically had to plug in external storage.
8 gigabytes.
Xenoblade was like larger than 32 gigs.
Yeah, like some games would also like you'd put them in and it would force you to download something. And
Yeah, Xenoblade was like you need external hard drive to play this game.
Jeez.
and I think it even did that with the Wii U. Like the 32 gig one.
Not just any hard drive. Make sure it's a powered hard drive. You got to plug
Oh,
that hard
yeah,
drive
that's right.
into power.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, that thing became like a spaghetti monster of just like stuff plugged into it.
Yeah. And then you had the controller adapters and
Oh, you had the sensor bar too,
yeah.
Yeah.
If you had the sensor bar, yeah, it was just
which
ridiculous.
you didn't need it at all times, but you kind of wanted it there.
Man,
Yeah. And then
We-
at some point you could use the gamepad itself as a sensor bar.
yeah, I did that a few times. That was kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that was neat.
that was
What,
weird.
what a crazy time! Yeah, what a weird time.
That was my first console back into gaming. It's like, oh, this is what gaming is now, right?
They were just like doing things just because they could. Like, yeah, you're gonna have the sensor bar on this little 720p screen. You're gonna hold the controller that's bigger than the screen itself and like point at it. That was a really weird.
So weird, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a video camera on it, so you can.
It did, yeah.
You can chat. You can use the WeChat.
That's so weird. Oh yeah, and it's going to
We had the
control your
Wii Fit,
TV.
Yeah,
yeah,
Be
we
a controller for your TV.
you had TV. Yeah, the TV app, and
There was like
I
a
had the-
social media TV thing. Like, yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. I did that for the Oscars. They had the little watch along thing.
I used the IR remote just for my TV as a TV remote for a long
Yep.
time.
Yeah, me too. I would just control volume and turn it on.
Yep. Switch inputs with it and stuff. It worked really well.
I carried that pedometer with me along.
Oh, yeah.
The Wii Fit pedometer. You sync it up
Oh
over
my God,
IR. I
forgot
think you
about
sunk
that.
it over IR. Is how that thing sunk.
Yeah, it was weird.
Oh,
IR.
those were the days. That was when I had a projector, so the whole wall was a big TV. So
I remember
Wii Fit
your
was, like,
projector
life-size.
setup.
That was so nice.
I remember that setup.
Yeah, that was a good setup.
Hmm.
Oh man, those were the days. Okay, that's enough. That's enough reminiscing. The glory days of the Wii U when Nintendo was in desperate times, the dark times.
The weird times.
Yes, indeed. Oh gosh, Aaron, where can folks find you on their webs?
Twitter at Sage Levi.
Cool deal. What you, John?
Twitter at John Wesley.
Cool. And you can find me at the iPad Pros podcast at iPad Pros podcast on Twitter as well. And we'll be back next time for level 205. And yeah, it's going to be a fun fall. Lots of stuff coming out. Talk to you guys again. Bye.